Welcome back inside Bank OZK Arena. The 1A Boys State Championship is on the line. County Line taking on Mark Tree. Let's find out how these two teams got here, and we'll start with County Line because they're the favorite coming into it. They came from the bottom half of the bracket. They routed Bradley, who knocked them off in the championship game a year ago. They handled business against Clarendon, and they did the same thing against Shirley. County Line's the favorite, and they look like it.
They've been the favorite all year long, and nobody's really contested them so far.
Look at Mark Tree coming from the top half of the bracket. They take care of Marvel Lane. And the second round, coach, well, you know too much about this when they took down your new school, 56-54.
I saw that one up close and personal, and it wasn't very fun, but they're a really good team, and we'll see if they can match County Line tonight.
They finished business in the semifinals, handling Brinkley by a dozen. But who are the players to watch as we've got Mark Tree and County Line, a pair of Indians to face? The player to watch for County Line, well, he wears number 0, Andre Milam, 19 points, 9 rebounds a game. They list him at 6'2". It seems like he plays a whole lot larger than that.
He plays a whole lot larger than that, Bobby, and he's just such a great athlete. He does so many things. He can shoot it, he can rebound it, he can pass it. He's long, he tips balls. He really affects the game in a lot of different ways.
And once he settled down in this championship game last year, he really took it over in time. So for Mark Tree, they're 29-3. Head coach Barbara Wilburn, they're going to rely on a sophomore guard, Kenyon Carter. He wears number 5, 17 points per game, and he can really do it on every level of the floor offensively.
He can, and the games that we had scouted on them, that he got into the paint and pull up jumpers, and as fate would have it, he hit a big one on us late. Same way. He's really good at that.
When you think about the keys to this game, we'll start with County Line. They're the favorite. All the pressure is on Coach Joe Brunson and company. 44-0 coming to this. They lost on a 3 last year. That was, not going to say a miracle, but a really tough shot that went in at the buzzer. This year's been all about redemption.
It is, and I think he's got them ready. He just gave us the thumbs up. He's got his signature khakis and gray sweater on. He's ready to go, and they score at all 5 positions. So.
He's been one of the calmest coaches you'll ever see on the sideline. As there you see the full starting lineup for County Line. Check the starting units for Coach Wilburn and company. Carter, Childs, Marshall, Lewis, and Walker. And let's keep an eye on Jonah Walker, number 15, a 6'6" sophomore, averages 14 points per game. The ball goes up, and we are ready for the 1A title game. Set play off the tip, and County Line right to work. Trent Johnston lay in for 2. County Line going to use that length, open it up in a zone 1-3-1. See how Mark Tree counteracts that length, trying to get in the passing lanes. Shot fake goes baseline, little floater is good. Donnie Childs, 5'10" junior, evens up the score to a pair apiece.
A good start for them because, to me, a big key is how they handle the 1-3-1. County Line's going to start and finish in that, so they're going to have to handle it.
County Line working on this end, wearing the red unis, trimmed out in silver. Milam, shots deflected. Walker, the 6'6" sophomore, alters the shot. You can see how far Mark Tree's got the offense because of that zone. 20 on the shot clock for Mark Tree. We're in the white unis, trimmed out in blue and gold. 3-ball, left wing, Kenyon Carter's good. You mentioned it, Coach. He can shoot it. 17 points a game. Mark Tree out 5-2.
2 trips, they've handled the 1-3-1. They've handled the length twice.
What's the key to handling a zone like that?
To me, it's getting into it off of dribble penetration. Not very many teams can do that.
That 3 well short from Johnson. Mark Tree going to try to push the tempo. These two teams can score. County Line averaging 70 a contest. Mark Tree at about 65 points. Here's Marshall. He kicks it back out to Carter. They swinging around the perimeter. He walked. Ball movements. Can't hold the ball against his own. They swing it around. Force that County Line defense to move the feet and shuffle and rotate, but he took off before he dribbled. There's a good look at Coach Barbara Wilburn, leading the Mark Tree Indians.
Extending the defense a little here.
County Line tries to get inside the lane. Nice move by Johnson. Can't get it to go. Milam with the offensive rebound. His putback won't go. And Mark Tree's out with it. Maybe some nerves early on as County Line's missed a few point-blank shots. An offensive foul. Nice job. Get back defensively. You think you've got a fast break opportunity, but Kelby Rudd's right there and forces the turnover.
KELB never misses a chance to draw a charge. I mean, he's probably the state record holder in drawing charges.
He gets his feet set. Gets the ball going back to county line. It's 5-2 as we play here in the first. County line missed their last 4 shots, haven't scored in over 2 minutes. Here's Rudd on the right side, now working inside to Johnson. Ball fake, gets the defenders in the air. He misses it though. And now we got a tie ball. The arrow's going to point to Mark Tree. Again, I'm going to have to tell myself to not say the mascots for these two teams because, well, they're the same.
It's going to the Indians.
Yeah, so if I say the Indians, I'm going to be 100% right. We're just going to have to guess which one it is. What's the key to settling down in a big-time atmosphere like this? Is it making a shot? Is it playing defense?
You know, for county line right now, they need to see one go in close. You know, I've never seen them miss 2 or 3 of the shots that they've missed so far, but both teams got it a little bit early.
Milam rejects that one out of bounds, but he's whistled for the foul. It's going to send Mark Tree to the foul line. Landon Lewis, a 6-foot sophomore. That's starting to be a trend with this Mark Tree team. 1 senior on the roster. First free throws off the mark. Foul apiece for these two squads. We were talking with Kyle Deckelbaum on the previous broadcast. There hasn't been really anybody struggling with foul trouble. The officiating crew for every game up to this point has let them play.
Yeah, that's the way it ought to be.
Yeah, no
Get
doubt
here,
about
let them play.
Right, state championship for the players, but also for those guys in the stripes as well. Tough drive to the lane, swatted, and it's going to go the other way. A Mark Tree interior defense has been tough, and county line needs to find a way to figure it out. Johnston forcing Carter to his left. Try to eliminate half the floor is what this 1-3-1 defense is trying to do. And they trap the corner. That's a tough spot. That's where you can't be. County line forces the turnover. They're looking to push the tempo. Another loose ball. Battling. Going to be another tie up, and Arrow's going to keep it on this end of the floor. The corner is where you can't get stuck against this 1-3-1 defense. Too much length for county line.
Too much, and they play it so many different ways. They put pressure on you. They back off. They tip balls well.
County line trying to look inside. Can't get it in, but able to get it out to Johnson. 3-ball left side. That one's short. Johnston let that one fly. Excuse me, that was Drake Price. Mark Tree's got a 6-2 lead as we're inching towards the halfway mark here of this first period. Tough pass in the lane, too much on it, deflected out of bounds. I'm going to stay with Mark Tree. Slow going up to this point. 1 of 8 shooting for county line. They're going to try to get a run out, try to get an easy bucket. And they do, and one. That's the cardinal sin right there. You can't allow somebody over your head, then you allow the chance for a 3-point play as Johnston finishes at the rim.
First touch Cooper Watson's had, and something good happened. You know, they probably need to get him involved on the offensive end.
Watson averages 18 and 7. Johnson, he pours in 14 points per game. He converts the 3-point play, and it's 6-5. That's the one thing that I was really impressed with seeing county line during the state tournament is how easily they run out. You know it's coming, and they still find a way to get it done. Mark Tree goes inside out. Nice pass in the paint, but they're going to say he traveled with it. Maybe one too many passes. We hit the immediate timeout here in the first quarter. Mark Tree up 6-5. The feeling out process is going on as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
New documents are being digitized every day. And every day, the DNA databases get bigger. Sometimes the most moving revelations come from the paper trail. Sometimes some of the most shocking revelations come from DNA.
I think I found out a little bit too much.
That's what makes us special. The magical way that we combine genealogical research with genetic research. And we're the first program in the world to do that. Without your support, there would be no Finding Your Roots. And without your support, there would be no PBS.
At Wendy's, we're focused on what matters. That's why we've made our hamburgers square. When you want the experience, the delicious taste of Wendy's hamburgers, square's the beef. It's 6'5", Mark Tree out front, county line. And, Coach, we were talking in the break. It's not 1-3-1 defense. Even though it's the same defense, it's different every possession.
They have different looks almost every trip down. They'll be tighter. They'll trap one time, soft one time, invite you to drive one time. Kind of just got to be ready for everything.
Mark Tree extending the defense out a touch beyond the three-point line. They get into Milam. The left-handed goes to work. That one's going to be short. Battle for the offensive rebound, and Watson pulls it down. Watson goes on attack, and he draws a foul. He's headed to the charity stripe.
When a 1A team goes to their bench and 6'6" is your sixth man, and he's really good.
Not a bad luxury to have. Caden Vest, the 6'7" senior, 6 points, 5 rebounds. That first free throw was off the mark. There's coaches at the 6A level that have that luxury, and they don't.
He'd probably start for any other team in Class A in the state.
That's why they're 44-0. It takes more than 5 to get the job done.
And they get longer.
Yeah. Exactly right. They can kind of play in multitude of fashions, Canton County line. Mark Tree going to tee up a three. That one's way off the mark. Another scrum for it. Shot's blocked, but a whistle. They're going to get Cooper Watson. They're going to say they got him with the body on the arm, so it's going to send Mark Tree back to the foul line. First free throws up and good. Mark Tree shooting 50% to start this off, but only 4 field goal attempts. A few turnovers. Haven't really had a chance to take advantage of. County line struggling so far. 2 of 10 from the field. Second one in and out, no good, but an offensive rebound. Nice pass inside. Couldn't go up with a shot, though. Marshall couldn't corral it. He's going to try a 3, though, in the corner, way too strong. Milam clears the rebound. I'd like to see him go up there. You've got the size on the block. You get the offensive rebound. Try to muscle one up. County line turns it over. Nice help side defense coming across. There's Landon Lewis with the steal. Mark Tree working it out top. You see that zone, a little pressure. 20 on the shot clock for Mark Tree. Nice dribble drive there, kick it to the corner, he travels. A couple times we've seen that now from Mark Tree, just trying to get going a little too fast.
Well, he's got to be ready to shoot it. Point guard dribble drives, draws 3 to him and pitches it. I mean, the young man had a wide open 3. You got to be able to knock it down.
Number 1, Ladarius Brown checks in for Mark Tree, a 6'2" sophomore. He's got the task of guarding Milam immediately upon checking in. A lot of contact out front, but they're going to say that pass just sailed out of bounds and another turnover.
They're letting them play on both ends.
Yep, second turnover by County line. Mark Tree, I mentioned they've only taken 4 shots. That's because they've turned it over 6 times. 2 minutes to play here in the first. Low-scoring affair so far at 7-6. There's Carter in the corner. He gives it off. 3. That one's way off the mark. Struggling to find rhythm on these 2 offenses. 1 of 4 from distance now is Mark Tree. County line working down a point. They're going to launch a 3. That one's way strong. You can kind of feel the nerves. A little too much intensity between these squads.
There's a run out.
Yep, a run out. Brown gets behind the defense. He's going to go to the foul line. I mean, we've seen it now. 0 of 2 for County Line, 1 of 4 for Mark Tree. There's way too much oomph, a little too much energy, a little too jacked up.
Thinking about it a little bit too much. I would suspect both teams will probably settle down after the quarter, and we're going to be about even, looks like, after a quarter. And
Brown's first free throw's off the mark. I mean, we expect these two teams to get up and down, and we know they can put it through the hoop. 65 points a game for Mark Tree, 70 for County Line. Second free throw's good for Ladarius Brown. Leads up into a deuce. No field goals in the last 5:20 for Mark Tree. It's been 2.5 minutes since County Line saw one go through the cylinder. Trying to go in. Here's Vest. He's swinging around. Milam, he's got range. Nice spin move, kicks it out, ball fake, and draws the foul. Is that the hardest thing to guard when you've got someone like Milam, listed at 6'2", more realistic than 6'3" or 4, that he can score at pretty much every level on the floor?
I mean, you're wanting your guy to get up on him, and you don't want him to get beat on the drive, but you don't want him to give up a shot. Don't give up a drive.
Yeah. County Line works it inside. Shots altered. And draws the foul, and back to the foul line, and we'll go County Line and Cooper Watson.
And what Milam did right there, Bobby, before that play is what he's so good at. He just draws the defense and gets the ball to a wide open guy. And, County Line has 5 guys that can really score. So
first free throw is up and good. You got to give a lot of credit to Mark Tree. They're the underdog, if you want to call it that. They're a number 1 seed, 29-3. They've really weathered the storm and handled the pressure the first 7 minutes of this contest, and we're leading until those 2 free throws tied it up. I like to say that you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can certainly start to lose one.
Yes, and they've survived. They've had a real poor shooting quarter and percentage-wise, and here we are tied. They got a chance to take the lead.
43 on the game clock. Mark Tree working it around the perimeter. Still trying to find an answer to the zone. Milam deflects that pass. Now down to 10 to shoot. The high post to Brown. He drives, draws 2 defenders, shots blocked. Offensive rebounds, good. Jonah Walker. County Line can choose to hold for the final possession as the shot clock has been turned off. Ten to shoot. That's one fly from deep. That one's short. Rebound by Mark Tree. He's got to let one go. 3 at the buzzer is going to be well short, and that's going to do it. First 8 minutes of play. That feeling out process took a little longer than maybe we expected. Mark Tree 10, County Line 8. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championships on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
Charleston Auto Parts is a proud supporter of Arkansas PBS Sports and the County Line Indians. Offering parts for cars, trucks, tractors, and more, and specializing in hydraulic hoses, you can find Charleston Auto Parts at 1823 East Main Street in Charleston, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12.
Thank you for shopping at Charleston Auto Parts store. Go Cameron Indians!
Arkansas PBS has the perfect keepsake from the game. Download photos. Just go to myarpbs.org/photos. Mark Tree's got a 10-8 lead after 1 period of play. They're going to try to add to it, and they do. 3-pointer in the corner. Cameron Marshall knocks one down. It's a nice way to start the period. 8 minutes of play, Coach. What have you seen from either side as County Line lets one go from deep? Let's check on Milam. He took out a bench over there.
He sure did.
He looks like he's going to be all right. So we'll start with Mark Trees. They've got a 12-8 lead. I guess they called that one a 2. What are you seeing from those guys?
They got to feel good about it. I mean, they shot pretty poorly from the field. They got a 4-point lead, and it seems like to me they're getting shots that they want.
And for County Line, they're just struggling to find the basket. 2 of 13 shooting.
You know, they have missed some shots, and I know they normally hit because I've seen them hit them. And I would suspect they would probably settle down. And I expected a lot more of an offensive game. It seems like we're early boxing match, and we're just kind of feeling each other out a little bit still.
When you see a game like this and you're struggling to put it through the cylinder, 2 of 13, you attack the basket, you try to draw a foul, you draw something up. What do you do when your team's struggling?
Yeah, I would say attack the basket. Let's get an easy one. Let's see one go in. Let's get on the free throw line. Let's make a free throw, which both of these teams are good at attacking the basket.
They're going to block shot. They're going to say a tie possession. Arrow going to flip over to County Line. So it's always those games where you think it's going to be high scoring and it's the defensive slugfest. You feel like it's going to light up the scoreboard and all of a sudden it's going to be 20-15 at halftime. Drive to the lane, lowers the shoulder, offensive foul. That 50-50 call goes to Mark Tree.
And Mark Tree's quickness, just sliding over and get into help position to draw that foul. And where we talk about County Line's 1-3-1 being long and hard to play, Mark Tree's man is really quick, and they help each other, and their on-ball pressure is really good.
Help defense slides over, takes the charge, forces the turnover. Third turnover of the contest by County Line. Mark Tree now goes to work with the 4-point lead. That's Carter, drives the lane, his shot short. A rebound battle for between a pair of County Line players. They got it, and Milam's out in front. He's going to attack the basket, but they're raced at the rim. Walker gets back. Sometimes this is all going against you, and right now it is for County Line. Credit to Mark Tree's defense. But the Indians force another turnover. Johnson out in front. Another one blocks. It's going to keep it on this end. That time it was Cameron Marshall who elevated and swatted it away.
Wow, back-to-back layups blocked.
County Line trying to speed up the pace, try to get some of those easy ones, but another clean block, and that one goes out of bounds. Ben Newborn's in for County Line. He goes right to the basket. He's blocked. 3 straight rejections. 3-corner, and the corner's good. Newborn right off the bench. He gets a shot blocked, but he's no matter. Buries one from the corner.
It just already feels this quarter like both teams are settled down a little bit, and the pace is quicker. A little more intensity on the floor.
All the County Line fans are right behind us here at half court. You can start to hear them. Long 18-footer is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Johnston. County Line got a chance to take a lead. Drive, Euro step, you travel.
Looks like both teams have really made a point to let's pick up the pace a little bit.
Kind of expected that. You see the field goal percentage there. It's not pretty for County Line, and the best way to do that is try to attack the rim, but that Mark Tree defense seems to keep getting in the way. They've got a 12-11 lead, but Mark Tree hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes. I've seen a lot of these droughts this first half. Brown lets a 3 fly. It's good. Ladarius Brown came off the bench. He's got 4 quick points.
That's one way to attack the top of that 1-3-1.
Shoot over.
Stand out there about 23 or 4 feet and hit one.
County Line, Johnson drives the lane, a little ball fake in the paint, can't get it to go. Nice strong rebound again by Brown. He's come in and made an impact off the bench. Loose ball, turns it over again. Mark Tree plagued with the turnover bug. They've given County Line 8 extra possessions. Nowhere to go there for County Line. They'll have to kick it out and maybe see if they reset the offense. Good open look there is good. Caden Vest got position. The lob pass got him into position. And easy finish. Like to see him use the window, of course, but
easy basket.
We'll take it.
Look how long they still are with Cooper Watson on the bench. You take 6-7 out, and you still have Mark Tree stretched out to about 30 feet here on offense.
Yeah. 3 in the corner. High arcing shot off the mark. Another scrum for the loose ball. Nice job to pull down the rebound, but is called for a travel. That brings us to the media timeout here in the second. The pace and the fun starting to pick up. 1A championship game, 2-point margin. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
And I'm Ed Leon. Coming up on the halftime show,
the epic sports photos sweeping social media.
And some of the most memorable sports stories ever on Arkansas PBS.
We'll see you on the halftime show.
Charleston Auto Parts is a proud supporter of Arkansas PBS Sports and the County Line Indians. Offering parts for cars, trucks, tractors, and more, and specializing in hydraulic hoses, you can find Charleston Auto Parts at 1823 East Main Street in Charleston. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12.
Thank you for shopping at Charleston Auto Parts store. Go Cameron Indians!
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
And then she's been bringing them off the bench.
We're back here in 1A state championship game. When you heard the conversation there, Coach David Farrell, Bobby Swafford here. Ladarius Brown's been a huge impact coming off the bench.
He has been big for Mark Tree. Very good athlete, can shoot it from 3. Obviously, he's hit 1. He can really attack the basket. He's a difference maker for them.
.26 on the shot clock for County Line. They trail at 15-13. They get it in. Now I'm going to try to go to work. Vest, this shot's altered in the lane. Jonah Walker's given County Line's offense, especially in the paint, all kinds of problems. Carter's got it top of the key. Now reset the offense. See that County Line zone really starting to extend itself now on this possession. 12-footer won't go. Another scrum for the loose ball. County Line's got it. We'll see if they try to push the tempo, and they do. Johnston, a little 8-footer off the window, no good. Another rebound by Walker. They're working around the perimeter. 3 in the corner. Off the mark, Milam clears the rebound for County Line. Still below 20% from the field is County Line. Mark Tree just at 36%. Euro step in the lane, won't go. Mark Tree's doing an excellent job on the defensive glass. They're making sure the County Line gets one shot, and that's it. That shot's erased. Another putback, though, is good.
That's one thing Mark Tree really does a great job, offensive rebound.
They've got a huge advantage in the rebounding category, 15-6 overall. They've got 5 offensive rebounds. Milam's got it right wing. Now they go back to the top to Johnston. Vest going to work. Little baby hook in the lanes. Too strong. And Brown with another rebound.
They just uncharacteristically missed 3 or 4 right by the basket.
Mark Tree going to try to slow it down a touch on this possession. Catch their breath. It don't look like they go too deep off the bench. Brown, 3 at top of the key. It's good. He continues to light it up off the bench. And the lead is now 7, the largest of the game for Mark Tree. 20-13. County Line, the favorites. Got to stop the bleeding.
It's a big minute right here, Bobby.
1:10 left in the first half. Johnston drives. He's cut off defensively. Nice job again in the lane. Yeah, another shot's blocked. Zona Walker having his way. Out in front, they'll give up the foul to stop the easy lay-in. That's going to send Ladarius Brown to the foul line. I think you're exactly right. You got to stop this last 54 seconds. Got to find a way to inch back into it. Of course, you're never happy being down as the first free throw's off. Is there a number that you, I'm not going to say feel most comfortable, or is it just how you're playing, a little momentum going into the break?
Well, just right now, whether he hits his free throw or not, I think it's a big offensive trip for County Line just to feel good about when you walk in the locker room. On the flip side, if you're Mark Tree, you get a stop and a score, and that's big too.
8-point game, 21-13. Mark Tree's got the lead. There is a 19-second differential between the game and shot clock. Milam trying to go to work. He's cut off. Good interior pass. Vest goes up with it, uses the glass. It's good. Caden Vest puts it up and in. 21-15 on Mark Tree. See if they decide to hold for the final shot of this first half.
Watch the 1-3-1 here. Here's where they're really good. You hold it for the last shot.
Brown attacks the high post, and they kick it back out. Is that the weakness in the 1-3-1, that high post?
They're really good at getting a steal here late. Bobby kind of watched for that. Yes, but with them, they cover a high post up with 6'7" and 6'6".
5 on the game clock. Brown going to let one fly from deep. It's off the mark. Offensive putback at the horn. No good, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Mark Tree not only going toe-to-toe with the number 1 team in the state, they've got a lead. Mark Tree 21-15 at the half. And we step aside as we're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Local broadcast of Arkansas PBS programming is made possible in part by Community Bakery. Scratch-made breads, pastries, cakes, treats, and locally roasted coffees. Served daily at 2 locations in Little Rock, 1200 Main and 270 Shackelford.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
It is halftime again at Bank OZK Arena, but stay right there. We've got a lot to share. Inspired by many of the iconic images taken by sports photographers over the years, a trend known as sportraits is sweeping social media. Here's a peek into the epic world of sport portraits that make players look like superstar athletes.
That's good. You want to see it?
Oh, that's tough. Yes, sir. I need them ASAP.
The term that most people who do this type of sports work, they call it sportraits. So I typically ask my teams, like, what kind of look do you want? 90% of the time they want a dark background and they want the fog machine. At first, it really didn't catch on. I really had this kind of style of photos since 2014, and back then I wasn't using fog machine or atmosphere aerosol in a can. I was using baby powder. Baby powder looks really cool, but it's also very messy. Don't recommend using it. So this is Mayflower High School senior, and we set his bat on fire. The kid's name is actually Blaze. And I have a special mixture that I use. It lights and it goes up in 1 second and it's gone. So you gotta be quick taking a picture. The kids really like the fire photos. I can't do it for all my teams. It just takes too long to kind of set up. Or if your name's Blaze. I mean, if your name's Blaze, we have to. So I had an idea. What if I show my behind the scenes on a regular phone and what it actually looks like with a professional camera with lighting, so you can just show the difference. I get people commenting on videos. This could easily be done in Photoshop in like 5 minutes. I can do it right now in 1 minute and I don't have to do it later. The more you can do in camera, the less post work you have to do. Is going to make your life so much better. This has the most views online of any of my reaction videos. And that video was shared by ESPN, SportsCenter, and I have a couple of reaction videos that I've posted on TikTok and Instagram that have like over 30 million views. It makes my job kind of rewarding to actually see people like react that way to the photos that I take. I want these kids and their parents to actually have something that they want to like hang on their wall and they want to remember.
The quality, the lighting, I gotta have it. That's the new profile pic,
Creativity and technology are the main ingredients to make sportraits come to life. For many young athletes, these photogs give them a chance to shine like stars and become larger than life. All right, let's honor some of the students who made the grades to become an Arkansas PBS Student All-Star. Here's the boys' 1A, 3A, and 5A classifications.
We start off with Jonah Walker with the Mark Tree Indians. Jonah hopes to one day be an anesthesiologist and enjoys playing games with his little brother. Next up is Kellen Robinson representing the Episcopal Collegiate Wildcats. Kellen plays basketball in his free time and hopes to continue his passion in college. Finally, we have Jones White from the Valonia Eagles. Jones has a 4.5 GPA and will go to college to pursue physical therapy and play basketball. To see all the Arkansas PBS Student All-Stars, visit the Arkansas PBS YouTube channel or scan the QR code.
Congratulations and keep up the good work. Now let's get over to Ed Leon. He's going to let you know how these sports broadcasts fit nicely into the Arkansas PBS mission. Ed?
Thanks, Sully. We've seen a lot of basketball today, and I get asked all the time, why is Arkansas PBS broadcasting sports? Well, the answer is simple. It's not just sports. These broadcasts are a lens through which we can see students and athletes achieve in different ways. And they've led us to unexpected, inspirational, and award-winning stories.
It's the final game of championship weekend here in Hot Springs. It's a sold-out crowd.
Here we go. Tip-off is set. Beck with the right hand. Tie ball game.
When you gonna wake up? Y'all gonna wake up when the season over?
That's swung on, lifted high to right field. He's going back to the warning track. It's out of here.
I can kind of look at people and tell that they doubt me. You can kind of see their entire expression kind of change right when you make it.
The sun is setting in Saline County, and we've got 4A baseball. A title's on the line. Rester gives it off. Right side. The 10, 5, walk the dog, touchdown.
Anyone could feel the pride that people from Stevens had, white and black, having won a state title.
That is a foul. You got to call it. You can't let it get into the body right now.
Basketball is one of the most difficult games to call, but it's also one of the most fun games to be a part of.
Very intense. It's a fast-paced game.
To me, Hazel Walker was a legend. There was no league for women's professional basketball.
Sports stories are awesome stories. And we're asking you to help us continue to tell these Arkansas sports stories by making a donation to Arkansas PBS. Just scan the QR code on your screen. If you're enjoying these high school championship games, if you appreciate our commitment to telling stories about the heart and soul of Arkansas sports, then please contribute. That QR code will tell you how, and you'll see it pop up throughout these championship games. All right, Sully, that's going to do it for us at halftime.
Ed, looking forward to some big second half action.
That's right. Let's get you back to Bank OZK Arena for the second half here on your home of the high school basketball state finals, Arkansas PBS.
Thanks for watching.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Charleston Auto Parts is a proud supporter of Arkansas PBS Sports and the County Line Indians. Offering parts for cars, trucks, tractors, and more, and specializing in hydraulic hoses, you can find Charleston Auto Parts at 1823 East Main Street in Charleston. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12.
Thank you for shopping at Charleston Auto Parts store. Go Cameron Indians!
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Let me see it bounce, 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 bounce.
We're back inside Bank OZK Arena as it's halftime of the 1A Boys State Basketball Championship. Mark Tree leads County Line 21-15, and if you're an offensive fan, that first half was not for you because it was all about the defense. If we take a look at the first half numbers, and really the top line, Coach David Farrell says it all, 5 of 25 from the field for County Line.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to watch because I know how good they are. I mean, I know they're probably frustrated, but, you know, the coaching staff had them in the locker room and out early. They got getting a lot of shots. They got a little pep in their step here, and I've never seen them shoot that poorly, and I've watched them a lot. So.
Yeah, 22 rebounds, also a big number. Doubling up County Line in that category is Mark Tree. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Well, it was kind of a sluggish start for both teams, and it really seemed like, Coach, that the protecting the rim for Mark Tree was big, and also the play off the bench of Ladarius Brown, the 6'2 sophomore.
Well, him off the bench was the difference, in my opinion, in the first half for Mark Tree. He's a really good player on both ends of the floor, so he has been that valuable to them, and they bring him off the bench for that reason, I think. So he's been the difference, probably the reason they're head 6.
Mark Tree up 21-15 as we continue to see some of these first half highlights. And let's go to the adjustments that we've got to make. We'll start with Mark Tree. You've got a 6-point lead. You're not playing great yourself, to be honest. And you got to find yourself in a really good spot. What do they need to do to be able to hang on to this lead?
Well, if you're Mark Tree, I would be thinking, okay, I've turned it over a bunch. I haven't shot great, and I'm ahead 6. So probably clean those 2 areas up and keep doing what I'm doing. They haven't had the problems with the 1-3-1 that I thought they might. They've gotten good shots every trip down, so they probably got to be thinking that. County Line, I think you just pick up the pace. I think County Line's players are offensive-minded. They can score. All 6 of them that played can score, and I think the more shots and the better shots they get, the better off they're going to be.
If you would ask Coach Joe Brunson before the game, you hold Mark Tree, to 21 points in the first half, he said, I'll take that every time.
I'm sure he would feel good about it. Their whole coaching staff looks pretty relaxed over there, though, and their guys are out shooting. So,
not many times have they been held to 15 points in a quarter, let alone a half, but that's where 44-0 County Line finds themselves as they're in the championship game for the 2nd straight year, trying to avenge last year's loss to Bradley. That's Mark Tree, 29-3 in their own right, stands in their way. Still got about 30 seconds left before we get this third quarter underway. We take a look at some leading scorers individually. It's Trent Johnston for County Line with just 5 points, but he's only 2 of 9 from the field. And on the other side of things, you've got to go to Ladarius Brown off the bench, 8 points, knocked down 2 3-pointers, 2 of the 3 threes that Mark Tree hit in that first half of play. So we're all set for the third quarter for this 1A title game. First half sometimes is all about the feeling out process. Second half we flip ends and see what they can conjure up as we're ready to play. County Line, Mark Tree, third quarter. And stay in that 1-3-1 zone. Nearly forced a turnover on this first possession. Landon Lewis thought about a 3 in the corner, but they swing it back around. 15 to shoot now. To that high post, another deflection. How about a third on this possession? Maybe 4. What this defense is about. And then drive to the lane, though. Floater's good. Nice job to maintain the composure there for Mark Tree as Donnie Childs, a 3-year starter, puts one through. A lot of contact there and the foul called. Jonah Walker, who really controlled the paint in the first half, whistled for that infraction. Walker's second foul, so that's something to keep an eye on. First free throw's up and good for Cooper Watson. Watson only played 10 of the 16 minutes in that first half as he sat for a good bit of it with 2 fouls. Second free throw's off the mark, and Mark Tree traces down a long rebound. Here's Carter, ridden the whole way up. Milam extending the defense. Mark Tree not paying attention, they turn it over. Those unforced errors you can't have.
Mark Tree has stayed with that 4 out, 1 in, and they've kept their 1 in low. I would look maybe for them to work the high post over a little bit.
Mark Tree now going to extend the pressure, shows a little full pressure. Well, they back it off in a little man-to-man. Oh, nice backdoor pass. And Johnson shots erased. A foul called on Lewis to say he got him on the arm. Or the head, for that matter. Mark Tree fans didn't like the call.
No, they did not. Great set play there on a backdoor play.
Johnson's first free throw's up and good. As I mentioned, Johnson just 2 of 9 from the field, but he's now 2 of 2 from the foul line. He's played every minute of this contest. Second free throw also good. Lead cut to 5 for Mark Tree. Defense well extended now, almost to the half-court line. Trying to go baseline, cut off. Dangerous pass. Kind of those high arcing passes are good against the zone, but they're also dangerous against a team with that kind of length. 8 to shoot. Carter kicks it back to the corner. They let one go, they do. 3 at the front for the buzzer's good. Big shot by Cameron Marshall.
It was a big shot late in the shot clock, worked the whole clock over. You got Ladarius Brown out and Jonah Walker out. Different lineup for
Milam, another shot point blank, can't get it to go. He's 0 for 5 from the field. Averages 19 points a game, a team best. He's yet to get in the scoring column. High post.
They have moved one into the high post.
Another 3 in the corner, another triple's good. Cameron Marshall back-to-back threes in county line. Coach Joe Brunson is going to take a timeout to talk about it. That high post and then the reversals worked. And Marshall starting to heat up from distance. 5 of 10 from the three-point line for Mark Tree. So when you're scouting these two teams, Coach, we'll start with Mark Tree because they're on fire right now. Is that something that you worried about, or is it that you think they're more of a drive team when they're dangerous?
We thought they were more of a drive team, but they did about what they're doing right now to us. An athletic attack in the basket type team. On the other hand, County Line is an offensive team. They can score. Every one of them can score. They're just struggling right now. They got plenty of time, though.
The largest lead of the game. Mark Tree has led for 17 of the 17 minutes and 20 seconds. They've led for almost the duration of this, and this is by far the largest advantage. Now the full court pressure
Mark Tree.
Mark Tree. They got to get it in. They finally do. Knocked out of bounds. They stay with County Line. See what County Line does to beat the pressure they do. Now they've got numbers. 3-on-2 advantage. They drive the lane. Vest shot way off the mark. Milam offensive rebound. It's taken away from him, but Mark Tree stepped on the line. So we'll keep it on this end of the floor. The shot clock's at 26 seconds. We'll see if they reset that. We'll say it's good. Easy lay in there for Vest. Nice drawn inbounds play. Maybe caught Mark Tree napping.
Just forgot to pick one up. He's standing right there on the block with nobody on him.
Mark Tree's lead now, 29-20. 5 minutes to play here in the third. The County Line fans behind us starting to get into it. They're starting to close out on Marshall in that corner now after he's knocked down back-to-back threes. Johnson almost forces a turnover at the top. They get it over to Marshall again. Another 3. That one's now good. And shot clock violation as that one did not hit the rim. Really good defensive possession there, and County Line needed it.
And that's what that 1-3-1 can do. They can kind of get you on your heels and forces you to take the whole shot clock.
County Line again easily beats the pressure. Now again they got numbers. 3-on-2. Vest, easy lay-ins, good. Mark Tree tried to speed them up with the full court pressure, and back-to-back possessions they've given up easy layups because of it.
Well, they might want to. They put in a smaller lineup to do that. I'd look for them to go back to the previous lineup.
Yeah, Walker and Brown both on the bench. Walker's got 2 fouls. 11 on the shot clock for Mark Tree. Carter over to Marshall, another 3. That one's short. One and done. Trippus Vest gets the rebound. Now County Line going to try to push the tempo. Watson down to Milam. He's double team, kicks it out 3 in the corner. Off the mark. Milam though with the offensive rebound, a putback, and a foul. Andre Milam's first bucket of the game pulls the County Line Indians within 4. Chance to convert the 3-point play after the timeout. The County Line fans are getting into it. We're going to step aside as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
We all know the best ways to take care of our teeth, like brushing twice a day and flossing once a day. But there's another small thing you can do that protects your teeth in a big way. If you or your child is involved in contact sports, wearing a mouthguard is important to protect teeth. Mouthguards cover teeth and gums to prevent and reduce injury to teeth, lips, and gums. There are several varieties of mouthguards, so you can find one that is affordable and easy to use. A mouthguard should fit properly, be durable and easy to clean, and not restrict speech or breathing. Talk with your dentist about which mouthguard is best for you or your child's needs. At Delta Dental of Arkansas, we're proud to be the champions of your smile. For more helpful oral health tips and information, visit www.deltadentalar.com.
Charleston Auto Parts is a proud supporter of Arkansas PBS Sports and the County Line Indians. Offering parts for cars, trucks, tractors, and more, and specializing in hydraulic hoses, you can find Charleston Auto Parts at 1823 East Main Street in Charleston. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12.
Thank you for shopping at Charleston Auto Parts store. Go Cumberland Indians!
If you want to buy a copy of this state championship game or any of the others from this weekend, just go to mmproductions.net and you can place your order. Along with Coach David Farrell, I'm Bobby Swafford. County Line on a 7-0 run after that free throw converts the 3-point play. It is 29-25. Another loose ball, and they turn it over in the backcourt. They extend the pressure, and Mark Tree turns it over, and Kenyon Carter comes up a little limpy on that one. He's going to stay in the contest. You can tell he's clearly shaken up a touch.
He turned his ankle a little bit trying to get around Johnson. All the momentum's in County Line's corner right now.
Yep, Mark Tree, how do they respond? They've got the crowd advantage and the momentum right now. A little high-low there. That's taken away, but it's a little contact as well. See if he was going up for the shot. Cooper Watson draws the foul. They say he was going up, so he's going to the foul line. That's the only area, honestly, that County Line shot the ball pretty well. They're 8 of 10. Make it 9 of 11. There's something about that foul line, Coach, that it always equals it out and then gives yourself a little confidence.
I tell you, when you're struggling, you get to the foul line. And they've done that. They've done it well.
Second one's good. 29-27 your score. I got a blocking foul right in front of our vantage point here at press row. Cooper Watson picks up the personal. That's going to be his third, so we've got to keep an eye on 15 in red. All right, County Line going to reset it all the way back near the half-court line. Marshall, he's been the only answer here in this third quarter. Brown's back in there. Walker's back in for Mark Tree. They were on the bench during the most of this run. Another trap in the corner. They get it out. Brown, 15-footer, pull up off the front of the iron, but his teammates right there. A whistle and a foul called. Kind of a faint whistle. All the players were kind of looking down, a little confused. Didn't know if they heard one. Foul called on Rudd. He's got 3 now. So 2 players for County Line with 3. Deflection up top for Johnson. He takes it away. Mark Tree and Brown takes it right back. They've got the numbers. Brown gives it up. Lay in. It's good. Nice 2-on-1 fast break there, and Walker finishes.
Well, big turnaround.
Really big. You think you got a turnover, maybe a chance to tie the game? Mark Tree with the big response. Milam's got it on the wing, swinging around. Drive the lane, that shot's blocked. This time, Donnie Childs elevates and takes that one into the front row of the cheerleaders. 7 block shots for Mark Tree tonight. Oh, nice inbounds play. Cooper Watson was wide open in the lane, taking advantage of that man-to-man defense. A lot of times you may see coaches go to the zone on the inbounds play. That time they don't, it cost them.
That's 2. That's 2 times they've got just easy shots on an inbound play.
Yep. A lot of contact out front. No call, though. Brown, he drives, he traveled. Maybe the 3rd, if not the 4th time we've seen Mark Tree called for the travel after a shot fake and not putting the ball on the floor early enough. And they're going to take a timeout. Coach Barbara Wilburn is. And, Coach, you've been on many of these runs, for and against. Let's go the Mark Tree mentality. You still got the lead, but how do you stop the bleeding? How do you stop the momentum?
Yeah, you need to go down and get a basket. I'd be preaching right now, you need to win this 2 minutes. In my opinion, probably for Mark Tree, the biggest 2 minutes of the game. 4th quarter will probably handle itself, but if they let County Line catch them, get ahead of them, and then what I'd be telling them is that shot, the times that we've been called for travel, we need to take the shot. Yeah. We're wide open, we've been hitting them, and they're turning down wide open shots to drive into a walk.
Yeah, just go ahead and pull it. You like to always look for the better shot, but sometimes you've got to take one. We saw a very similar game play out this way earlier today.
Yes.
Is when you saw that in the 1A girls game, Norfolk had a lead, Mammoth Spring makes the run, and then Norfolk couldn't stop the run.
Right. And if you're County Line right now, you're just talking, hey, we've got all the momentum right now. Let's just play it out. Let's win the next 2 minutes, and we'll win the 4th quarter. Because you just watch the last 2 or 3 minutes of real play, and it just seems like everything's going County Line's way.
A lot of momentum going to the guys in red and gray. They get it in. They're going to try to push the tempo again. 3-on-3. Milam's got it in the corner. He drives right to the bucket, and off the window, no good, and Walker clears the rebound. Inside 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Drive, kick out. That seems to work. Brown for 3. Short. Walker there for the rebound. Can't corral it, though. Deflected out of bounds.
Coming back with the full court pressure again, Bobby.
This time just a man-to-man. Not trying to trap in the backcourt. 1.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Rudd gives it up to Milam. Work it around. Quick spin move to the baseline. It's cut off, but it's a strong move at the rim. Cooper Watson forces one up and in. He's got 10 points. Most of that from the foul line, but he's starting to get the offensive game working.
Defense starting to apply a little more pressure. They can come up and even trap high out of that.
We are tied, 31 all. Minute to play in this 3rd quarter. They try to go inside. Brown kicks it out. Good help defense. They're swatted. A tie ball. It's going to go to County Line. They're going to say that the 2 held possession just long enough. And that's going to be a block shot and going the other direction. Under a minute to play. County Line will have to shoot one. 20-second differential between game and shot clocks. County Line has not led since the early moments of this contest. They led 2-0. A chance to take the lead here late 3rd. Here's Watson. He's got it on the baseline, cutting Milam. What a nice dish, and Milam finishes. County Line's first lead since the first minute of the game. Get it across the timeline, does Mark Tree. 3 ball in the corner, that's no good. Walker with the rebound, his putback no good, but a whistle and a foul called. Big offensive rebound there for Mark Tree, as they got a chance to maybe tie this game up at the foul line. The intensity, the volume, the speed of this game have all increased in the last 5 minutes of game time.
For sure. County Line's got to feel great about the way the speed of the game's going. But Mark Tree's got to feel pretty good. They're getting pretty much wide open shots.
Walker's first free throw is in and out. Rolls off the front of the iron. The second one in and out as well. Milam's got it. He's got 10 to work. He's going to push. Going right to the basket. Left-hand finish, no good. Mark Tree with the rebound. They're coming right at us. Got a chance to get one off if he lets it go. Does it count? Count it. Laying at the buzzer for Mark Tree. And a big call goes away for the Indians from the northeast part of the state, and that ties us after 3 quarters of play. We're all about the threes around here. 33. Final 8 minutes coming up as you're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Welcome back to 1A State Championship game. If you've missed it, well, you've missed an action-packed game. And Mark Tree has led for the majority of it. 21 minutes they've played with the lead, but County Line is in the midst of a massive comeback. 18-12 was the advantage in that third quarter, and we are all tied up, 33 points apiece. And we are getting ready for the fourth quarter of play. Coach David Farrell, I'm Bobby Swafford, and Coach, state championships come down to the final 8 minutes.
State championship, fourth quarter, tie score.
That's all you can ask for, right? Doesn't matter how you get here. The wins, the losses, the long practices, the final 8 minutes is all you're going to remember.
Every possession is going to count.
40% from the field is Mark Tree. County Line's improved to 30% after just 20% in that first half. They're going right inside to Walker. A little inside-out game with Brown. Back to Marshall for 3. Off the rim, no good. Milam's got the rebound. Nice job by Mark Tree to cut him off to prevent an outlet. They'll go to work on the left side. Here's County Line. Swinging around. Looks like they're trying to get that one-on-one play on the block. Tough look there. It looks like another block shot. Going to be a tie possession. Going to keep it on this end. Really nice defense there in the one-on-one to prevent Cooper Watson from getting a good look at it, Coach.
I think we got a warning over here on the. Not sure what happened, but.
County Line immediately goes back inside. They got 12 to shoot. Don't need it. The 3-ball left side won't go. Offensive rebound's grabbed. And Milam tracks it down for a fresh 35. Johnston drives the lane. Left hand good. Nice job there. Mark Tree's defense was kind of scrambling after the loose ball, and Johnston recognized it and took advantage.
Well, big save. Could have gone Mark Tree's way and turned into the layup for County Line.
Here's Carter guarded closely by Johnston. They get it inside to Brown. Brown's going to work. He kicks it out. Let's see, make that zone work. Donnie Childs kicks it in. 9 on the shot clock. Marshall lets one go. A little too strong, but offensive rebound by Childs. He's double teamed and he traveled. He traveled and stepped out of the line. Got that rebound and thought he was going to be able to get his outlet there. The defender right in his face made him double clutch and turned it over.
Yeah, Cooper Watson had him covered up pretty good and stepped on the inline. 13
turnovers now against Mark Tree, and County Line's got possession and the lead for the first time in the entire game. They go right inside. A little baby hook won't go. Too strong from Vest. Mark Tree's back across the timeline, inching towards the 6-minute mark. Walker lost possession of it, but County Line might have got him on the arm. It's going to be the 4th team foul. Both teams now have 4 team fouls, so nowhere near the bonus just yet. Picked up the dribble there. And Brown, 19-footer. That's inside the three-point line. It's good. That's a big shot there from Ladarius Brown.
Oh, he's been a difference maker with him, hasn't he?
Really impressive off the bench. He's got 10 points. Leading all scorers for Mark Tree. Here's Cooper Watson. He faces up. I'm going to try to back him down. Double team comes. He dishes it away, and Vest couldn't handle it. Mark Tree going to push the tempo. Tries to lower the shoulder there, draws the foul on the pass. It'll be a fresh shot clock for Mark Tree. Nice interior passing there, but his teammate wasn't ready for it inside and forces a turnover. Landon Lewis back in for Mark Tree. Up and under move won't go for Childs. Another one-and-done possession for those Indians, and the County Line Indians coming back the other way. It's been all man-to-man on this end for Mark Tree. They haven't deviated from it. Here's Rudd. He's got it. 15 on the shot clock now. Gives it up to Johnston. 10 to shoot. Go to work inside. Interior pass. Milam, the reverse layup won't go. Offensive rebound, put back, and the foul. It looked like the possession was doomed from the start. They couldn't get a good look. A couple of nice interior passes. Milam's reverse layup wouldn't go, but it always helps to be 6'6" as Watson's there for the rebound, the putback, and a chance at the old school three-point play.
And he's a really good offensive rebounder. Rebound putback. Off a scramble, so big play.
Can't convert there at the foul line, so the lead stays at 2.
See if Mark Tree can answer.
Carter into the lane, a little floater. High arcing shot won't go, but the offensive rebound and the putback by Walker.
Pretty good answer.
Locks it up at 37.
Offensive rebound themselves.
10 offensive rebounds for Mark Tree, 9 for County Line. That number's pretty even, but overall rebound totals do favor Mark Tree. We're at the halfway mark of this 4th quarter. We're still tied. Three-pointer left wing from Rudd's good. Kelby Rudd knocks one down. The senior, the biggest shot of his career. Tough pass there. Mark Tree lets one go. That one's too strong, though. Milam with the rebound. Next dead ball is going to bring us to the timeout. Instead, Mark Tree with a pickpocket, and they go the other way to finish. And he does. Donnie Childs, big heads-up play there defensively. Johnston quickly into the front court. He's going to drive, cut off baseline. Kind of a tough pass there. Now they're stuck in the corner. Another turnover. This time Carter's out with it. Shot in the lane's good. Landon Lewis. 4 quick points for Mark Tree. They take a 1-point lead and they take a timeout. 30-second timeout, but we'll stretch it to the media. I believe, yep, they'll stretch it to the media, so we'll take it with them. Action-packed final 3 minutes and 10 seconds of this 1A title game coming up. You're watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
We on that next level. We on that next level.
Arkansas PBS has the perfect keepsake from this game. Download photos at myarpbs.org/photos. Creeping up on the 3-minute mark of this 1A championship game. Back-to-back steals, back-to-back lay-ins has Mark Tree up by 1. Milam inside, can't handle the inbounds, the entry pass, and they turn it over. County Line coach only has 7 turnovers, 3 on their last 3 possessions.
Wow, yeah. Those 2 before that were really crucial. Back-to-back baskets by Mark Tree to get the lead back. But here comes their 1-3-1, stretching all the way out to the half.
You got to be careful with those high arcing passes. This can easily get tipped off and easy layup the other way. And get away with it there, does Mark Tree.
Shot clock comes into play so much now.
Certainly. No, can't stall anymore. They pick up the dribble, 10 on the shot clock now. Here's Lewis. Back to Carter. 5 on the shot. Got to get one up. Trapped in the corner. Carter got to shoot it. Does, and way short, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Might have been a little contact there, but that close near the shot clock buzzer. You're not going to get that call many times.
No, they just kind of let it go.
Walker checks back in. A little offense for defense substitution there. Quick break for the big man.
Interesting substitution.
And Braylon Kennedy, the first time we've seen the 6'3 senior, I believe, in for Mark Tree. Another backdoor cut. That's worked so many times on the season, but Johnston can't get it to go for County Line. Big miss. Nice pass. Brown at the rim. Can't finish, though. And he's headed to the foul line.
They had the shot they wanted on the backdoor cut there, but, you know, just the quickness and the length of Mark Tree kind of.
The presence there affected it, certainly.
For sure.
And quickly the other way, Brown missed the lay-in, but he's got 2 free throws. He's gone 1 for 2 twice tonight and misses the first one, so he's 2 of 5 from the foul line. Second one is good. 2-point lead for Mark Tree with 2 minutes to play. Just keep in mind, Walker, 15 in white, playing with 4 fouls. Let's see if County Line wants to attack. They do, right at him, and he blocks the shot. Big shot there, shot blocked by Walker. County Line down 2. Mark Tree going to pull it out, waste a little clock here. Dangerous pass there. That ball's deflected, almost out of bounds, and they pick up a foul. Drake Price going to be whistled for it, and that's going to send Mark Tree to the foul line as they are now in the bonus.
County Line went to more of a half-court trap than a 1-3-1. They're going to put a lot of pressure out top, so if they decide to slow it down, hold on to it, they got to be careful.
First free throw in and out, no good. Watson skies for the rebound. County Line quickly up the floor. Milam's good. Inside 90 seconds and we're all square. Didn't get back defensively like they've done so well tonight. Talking about Mark Tree gave up the easy lay-in.
Off a missed free throw.
Mark Tree going to work, 20 on the shot clock. Another travel. 5, maybe even 6 times they've been called for a travel. 14 turnovers. And with 1:05 on the game clock, County Line's got a chance to take a lead.
Well, and he was just open when he caught it.
Yep. Well, 1 minute to play. Milam's got an inside wide open lay-in. Great feed. Drake Price with the pass. County Line's up a deuce. Mark Tree's got it. They cross the timeline. They could take a timeout. 31 on the shot clock, 49 on the game clock. For that last possession, Coach, County Line really pushed the tempo, and Milam just established position on the block, and they got it to him.
Yeah, seniors struggled a little bit tonight, but, man, here in go time late, he's really come up big for him.
Yeah, he's been their best player all year, 19 points per game, with just 4 of 12 shooting. Was he scoreless at the half or pretty close to it, but he's really come through big in the second half. And defensively, I mean, we talked about how good Mark Tree's been, but, I mean, to hold this Mark Tree offense to just 42 points up to this point, averaging 65 a game, defense wins championships, and certainly both of these defense came to play.
Yeah, the defenses have been great on both sides, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come down to a stop wins it.
40% from the field is Mark Tree, 29% from three-point range. They're 5 of 17. Marshall's 2 of 8 from long range. Brown's 2 of 5, so those are your primary shooters. Kenyon Carter, who's got averages 17 points, has only 3 points tonight. They've done a nice job of limiting that leading scorer on the other end. And that's all going to come down to this. 49 seconds to play in a 1A state championship game. There's a nail-biting situation in that front row of the County Line student section. That same 1-3-1 zone here for County Line. They go to the high post. It's Brown right at the defense. Offensive foul. Drake Price got in front, established position, and he takes the bump. He had the assist on the other end that gave him the lead. At that time, he comes up with the big defensive stop.
So you got 4-second differential here. Can't really afford to let it play out and just have 4, but
yeah. So let's put the coaching whistle around your neck. You go ahead and give up the foul. You got 16 fouls, so the next one does send them to the line. But if they do go ahead and run this one all the way down, you're limited.
You're limited, and they're going to go to Milam on the block. And
Milam, his shot's too strong, and now Mark Tree's got plenty of time to work. They cross the timeline with 21 seconds to play. It looks like they're going to play it out. They get it to the corner. Drive baseline. Floater's good. Donnie Childs gets it to go. County Line got 10 seconds. They get it across. They're going to play. Down to 6. Watson drives to the lane. Layups. Good! 2 seconds left. Mark Tree was trying to get a timeout. The clock has expired, and this game's over. County Line wins the 1A state championship. We'll step aside. County Line beats the horn, and they're taking the title home. Trophy presentation and interviews coming up. What a finish here in Hot Springs. You've been watching the Centennial Bank State Basketball Championship on Arkansas PBS Sports.
Cooperatives of Arkansas. Over 2,500 team members across 17 local electric distribution co-ops, powering homes, farms, and industries somewhere across Arkansas. We are the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Power and people.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank. Member FDIC.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more.
Download the PBS Video app or watch online.
Can you see her greatness? When you attend her games, when you cheer her on, or when you participate in any way, you support your community and make it better, and you will see her greatness. Join us as we pledge to increase the visibility of women's sports in our communities. It makes a difference when we all are involved. At Everett Buick GMC, we proudly support our local female athletes and encourage you to do the same. See her greatness.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it. At Big Red Stores, we're always proud to sponsor, support, and partner up with many events and activities throughout the community. Among them, high school championships throughout the state of Arkansas. At Big Red Stores, our team members are always ready to assist you to make your visit with us a pleasant one. And at Big Red Stores, we recognize that none of our support or ability to serve the community is possible without you. That's why at Big Red Stores, you're always the MVP of the Big Red team. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever.
Hi, I'm Jay Schwanke, the host of Life in Bloom. I want to thank viewers like you who make CREATE possible. Your gift goes a long way in keeping public television channels, including CREATE, on the air.
Nailed it.
Perfect. And if you're not a member, please consider supporting your local public television station today.
That's it?
That's it.
Easy. Easy peasy.
Thanks for watching.
For students, it's always more fun to include the arts when you're learning. I mean, just to have expression, to see different forms of entertainment, it always just makes it more fun. And when I heard that my mother was recording different sections that teachers were gonna see, I was excited for the students who will get to use it in their classroom.
Arkansas PBS is a place where everyone can see themselves, where everyone can find themselves, where everyone can be a part of something bigger than themselves.
For more than 50 years, Arkansas PBS has been a trusted resource. Our high-quality programs are seen by viewers in every corner of our state, making on-air sponsorship a solid investment. Aligning your business with Arkansas PBS offers a powerful blend of community engagement, corporate philanthropy, and cause marketing. And our viewers remember and appreciate businesses that support our programs. Contact us today for more information on sponsorship opportunities.
The County Line Indians are your 1A state champions as they beat the Horn and Mark Tree. And now we're joined by Coach Joe Brunson. And Coach, 44-0. That stat sheet in front of you, it doesn't matter. You're a state champion in the most dramatic fashion you could possibly be. How you feeling?
Yeah, a lot of emotion there. Last year we were on the other side of that. Played a really good game and ended up not winning. And then tonight we didn't play our best game, but we found a way to win at the end.
It looked like the first half, nerves on both sides, you know, and then the second half, y'all just settled down and played. Andre kind of took over. And
yeah, offensively, we were not very good. First half especially. Second half, we started to get a little bit of a rhythm and started to score a little bit. But for the people who came out to watch County Line that doesn't normally get to watch County Line, we didn't have our best offensive game.
It really seemed like Walker was affecting a lot you were doing in the first half inside.
Yeah, his length's incredible. He jumps really well. His timing's good. He really bothered some shots.
You know, but in the second half, you got it going. Milam got some easy buckets. You got some easy inbounds plays. And I think that really got you settled down, maybe relaxed the nerves, and your defense led to offense in other times.
Yeah, we started getting some easy baskets. Defensively, I thought we were good all night. Mark Tree was good all night. Just whoever scored the most points.
It's definitely a defensive battle. But Bobby and I were talking. You got back-to-back easy baskets on an inbound play.
Yeah.
Uncontested, easy baskets, and you win by 2.
Yeah.
Coach, congratulations, sir.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, so we're going to swap out the headset. Coach Joe Brunson for the MVP. Andre Milam, if you could, come around here. Finished with 9 points tonight, state tournament MVP. Go ahead and throw on the headset there.
Congratulations, young man.
Now, Andre, you guys got here. We're inches away from winning the state championship. The redemption tour is complete now. How you feeling?
It feels great. I mean, we knew we had the team to do it. We just had to stick together.
Well, when you guys struggled, for lack of a better term, in the first half, 20% from the field, what was the conversation in the halftime, and what do you think helped kind of jumpstart the offense?
We just had to get energy points. I mean, that's what we said in the locker room, just get energy points and trust your defense.
Yeah, Andre, I've seen you play a lot, and the first half y'all probably struggled percentage-wise shooting from the field. No panic. Y'all played well second half. You kind of took over. Congrats.
Thank you.
Andre, appreciate it. Congratulations, sir. Go celebrate it with your team.
Thank you.
That's Andre Milan from County Line. Tell you what, Coach, this was about as good as we could have expected tonight. Take a look at the final stats. 34% from the field for County Line. Turnovers there. Rebounds were fine, but free throw percentage 77% in this contest for County Line. But I mean, really, if you're Mark Tree, you get a stop, you get multiple stops, 3 straight turnovers they force, and all of a sudden you've got a lead. But County Line just continued to make plays, and they continue to get to the rim late.
What's amazing how many games come down to turnovers and free throws, and you look at those two stat lines on the two teams, and it's the difference in the game.
So County Line's your 1A state champion, and they beat the buzzer. Impressive. I mean, these two teams, Coach, you played them both during the regular season. Unfortunately, you fell on the wrong end of it. And County Line, for the first time, well, I don't know that it's happened. 45-0. It's a pretty impressive feat for the Indians taking the home championship back home to River Valley.
They played the maximum number of games, so I don't know how you could get more.
That's true.
Maybe there's a 45 somewhere down the line, but I don't think you can get more than 45.
Yep, so for Coach David Farrell, I'm Bobby Swafford. Thanks for tuning in to the 1A state championship game. Well, we got 4 more title games lined up for you tomorrow, Class 2A and Class 3, and we're going to get it all started at 11:30 a.m. with the 2A girls game between Conway Christian and Mount Vernon and Ola. We'll see you then.